Okay, so I think uh, 41 students have joined and no more students are expected. As we are seeing from last few days, only around 37 to 40 students are joining these live sessions. So we'll not wait for the other students. What I will do, I will just share the recording of this particular session in the group so they can refer it. Okay, so this session is particularly very important because today's session we are going to discuss about one of the opportunity provided by the university from whatever guidelines were provided to the from the AICT to the different engineering colleges. So our university, that is DBARTO University, is actually providing you an opportunity to have a major or minor along with your electrical engineering degree. Okay, so what it means is that basically when you graduate after completing 8 semester here, so definitely you are going to be electrical engineer. But apart from that electrical engineer, that is core electrical engineering field, you will be having some other courses as well. You can say studied by you when you opt for major or minor that particular additional courses. Okay, so now here I'll directly take you to the particular, you can say, notification, so it will be very easy for you to understand. Okay, so let me just open that thing. Okay, so I hope all of you are able to see the screen. Is it visible? Hello, my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here directly I have opened the DBARTO website itself. Okay, so if you want to search this, you can go in the Google and type major and minor degree in DBARTO University. So you'll get that first itself as the same. Okay, so now here proposed courses under major and minor for all branches. So before we actually go through the list of minor and major, so let us see what exactly it is. So here rules and regulations of minor and major they have provided. So here major and minor specialization engineering degree. So it is like specialization above your actual degree. So the concept of major and minors at BTech level is introduced to enhance learning skills of students, acquisition of additional knowledge in domains other than the discipline being pursued by the student apart from your regular degree, to make the students better employable with additional knowledge and encourage students to pursue cross discipline research. So here the basic purpose of actually providing you this opportunity is to make you employable. Okay, so to provide you better employability opportunities. So apart from electrical engineering, when you have some additional skills, so always the other companies, other sectors will be ready to hire you also, because apart from electrical engineering, you are capable of working in the IT sector, or say you can say communication sector, once you go through this major and minor courses, because those courses are designed in such a way that you will be having some other disciplines. uh, 1 second, I'll just admit few students. Okay, some other streams, some subjects. Okay, and these subjects are not just merely theoretical subjects or concept oriented subjects. These are practical oriented subjects. It means whatever is being used in the industry as a technology for the production of the different, you can say, manufacturing sector or say service sector, everything. So for all of those sectors, new technologies are coming in market. So all the companies are trying to incorporate those new technologies. So in order to make you also be aware of those technologies, what are the aspects, how they are used in the practical environment in the industries. So just to give some glimpse of that, or to introduce those new technologies to you, they have introduced this major and minor along with your regular degree. So here, what is the eligibility criteria? So eligibility criteria is that the student, whoever is going to opt for that major or minor, should have minimum CGPA. Okay, so it is not SGPA, it is CGPA. So it is cumulative grade point average of up to fourth semester. So that you need to calculate, and it should be 7.5 and above. Okay, so minimum it should be 7.5. So those students will be eligible to opt for this major and minor. Okay, so now students willing to opt for major has to register at the beginning of fifth semester. So now from this semester onwards, that major and minors coursework will start, and the student has to study advanced courses from the same discipline specified in the curriculum, amounting to 20 credits that I will show you later. The student should complete these credits before the end of the last semester. By the end of your 8th semester examination, so you should have completed all the courses under that major or minor given list, and all the certificates of the course completion should be available with you before your actual 8th semester examinations are over. So that is what it means. So now student to opt for the courses from NPTEL, Swayam, Coursera, other MOOC platform as recommended by concerned BOS. So here they have provided you some platforms to opt for these courses, because these whatever courses they are recommending, these courses are a little bit advanced courses and practical oriented courses. So which are being used in the industry. So these are not usually taught by the you can say academicians or colleges. So these are specifically taught by some experts from the industries. So which those courses are provided under NPTEL, Swayam, Coursera, or any other such Coursera like other platforms are available. So under that, but you are here in the DBAR2, they have provided two platforms. One is NPTEL, Swayam, or Coursera. So that list I will show you. And here what you need to do is you have to complete all the subjects of that particular majors list in order to complete the that majors course. So you have to complete all the subjects. So once you complete all the given 5 subjects of this majors list, then along with your electrical engineering degree certificate, you will get additional major certificate that your student complying with above criteria will be awarded BTech honors degree. That means your BTech basic degree is electrical engineering with honors in so whatever area they have provided. So two areas are there. One is IoT, okay, so Internet of Things. Another one is machine learning. So and also here for the minor degree also it is the same thing. Okay, so almost you need to have the same CGPA of 7.5 up to 4th semester, and then students willing to opt for minor has to register. Again, this course will start from the same 5th semester till the 8th semester. Before the examination of 8th semester, you have to complete all the courses. Again, the platforms decided by the DBAR2 University are NPTEL, Swayam, or Coursera here. And also the credits required, whatever credits are required, so they have given in the list. So all those credits needs to be obtained. And here suppose by chance if the credits are not matching, so then they are going to use some you can say a proper scaling method to give you the degree certificate. So that is secondary, so we'll not talk about that later. So we'll consider that you will complete the courses and you will have the required credits. Okay, so now here, so students complying with the above criteria will be awarded minor degree. Okay, so here another note is it is expected that all courses declared under majors and minors should be completed by the students through online platform. If courses are not offered by the online platform, in such a situation, student is permitted to complete the course in self-study mode or offline mode offered by the university. Okay, so suppose if there is no availability of a particular course in the given list, then in that case, the university will provide the material of that, and they will also still it is not there as far as this particular date is concerned. But in the later date, that particular you can say process to complete that course may be provided by the university itself. In that case, you have to do the self study and obtain the required certificate from the university to complete your entire minor or major course. Okay, so here two things, so you can get major and you can get minor. Now what is difference between this major and minor? So in case of a major, it will be completely of different stream apart from a electrical engineering, and here in case of a minor, it will be related to the electrical engineering. So let me just show you the lists now. So here they have given the minor list. Okay, so Swayam NPTEL courses list they have given. So here if you opt for say here electrical engineering, because for our particular electrical engineering we have to go for that particular branch. So when you see the list, so here you have the list. So semester they have given, So in the semester 5, you have 2 courses to be completed. Okay, so each course is having duration of 4 hours per week. Okay, so then total duration of each course is 12 weeks. So here all the courses are of 12 week only, and the respective faculty for that is given, and it is IIT provided by IIT Kharagpur. So that is first course is fundamentals of electrical engineering. Okay, 4 credits. So likewise basic electrical circuits, then control engineering, then power system engineering, then electrical machines 1. Okay, so these are the 5 courses, and also they have given when to be completed. So here they have given up to 7 semester, means it is for the registration. 7 semester you have to register electrical machines 1, and you have to complete it by the end of before the end of your 8th semester. Okay, so that is the requirement. So if it is completed by 7th semester, then also it is well and good. Okay, so when you complete all these courses, okay, so you will get, for each course they have given 4 credits, so totally you will get 20 credits. So when you complete all these courses, 20 credits will be given to you. That means you are qualified to get that minors degree in the electrical engineering. Okay, so it is just like whatever engineering degree you have, addition to that you are learning some advanced things in the same engineering field. Okay, so here power system engineering might contain some content of the industry related work, control engineering as well. So here content of all the subjects is also provided here. So what you are going to learn week wise, okay, so this is provided. So likewise for the second subject, likewise for the third subject. Okay, and power system engineering also. So when you are opting for this minors degree, so you will have this syllabus to be completed. You have to study this syllabus, and you have to give the examination that is whatever called for by the SWAYAM or NPTEL platform at the end of every course. So when you complete that examination with passing marks, then you will be eligible to get that required 4 credits. Okay, so that is what you have to do here. Then similar to this, you have majors list under that SWAYAM and NPTEL platform. So again here for the electrical engineering we can open. So here you see major specialization IoT, Internet of Things. Okay, so you'll get the degree saying that you are having major specialization in the Internet of Things. Okay, so and these courses are provided by SWAYAM. So 5th semester 2 courses you have to register and complete. 6th semester 2 courses, 7th semester 5th course. Okay, so the different courses that you need to cover under this IoT is Introduction to Embedded System Design, Introduction to Internet of Things, Introduction to Industry 4.0 and Industrial Internet of Things. Okay, so wireless, ad hoc, and sensor networks, cloud computing. So these are most advanced courses which are being used in the industries nowadays in all the sectors, manufacturing and service sectors. Okay, so here you can opt for this particular major, and you'll have to complete all these 5 courses, each of again how to complete 4 hours per week. Then there will be different assignments, everything. If you have registered that's why I'm course, online course, then you might know what is the process of that. So there will be assignments, regular assignments, and in the end there will be examination. Based on that your evaluation will be done. So likewise here you have to spend 4 hours per week and complete the given task of that particular subject. Then finally at the end of the semester you have to give the examination. Likewise 2 courses you have to complete in the 5th semester, 2 courses you have to complete in the 6th semester, then 1 course from 7th to 8th semester. Okay, again the credit wise if you see, so you'll get 20 credits. Okay, so here again the syllabus of each of the subject is provided in detail, so you can go through the content. I'll not read all the content here. So when you opt for this particular, you have to go through this content, and as you know that all the video lectures are available by the here given expert faculty. So with the name they have given, no need to worry about that. So provide you every study material as well as the video lectures. Only you need to complete the assignments and the final examination of that course. Then again introduction to IoT. So here you can see all the content. Likewise for the other courses. Okay, so these courses you have to complete in order to get the majors in IoT. Okay, and here whatever registration you will do, so that you have to do it yourself, and whatever amount needs to be paid for the examination, it is paid by the students only. Okay, so college is not going to kind of intervene in any way here. So it is your personal choice. All the students whoever are interested to opt for this major and minor, they have to decide what they want to do, and they have to complete these courses, and whatever charges will incur for completing those courses, the students are only required to bear it. Okay, so you have to pay for the if you are choosing for NPTEL only, you have to pay 1,000 rupees as examination fees. But if you are opting for the Coursera, so if there are free courses, then you can directly complete it without paying any fees. But if there are paid courses, then also you have to choose the paid courses. Okay, so now in case of major offered by the Coursera, so courses which are available only in the Coursera, and university is having type with the Coursera to provide you these courses. Okay, so here two streams are given: electrical engineering with IoT, electrical engineering with machine learning. Okay, so if you open this electrical engineering with IoT, so here again you will get the major in the that this one IoT, but the names of courses as well as the content of courses are little bit different from that offered by the that NPTEL and SWAYAM platform. Okay, so here basically one difference that I have found between the courses offered by Coursera and the NPTEL is that these courses offered by Coursera are completely industry oriented. Okay, so here if you see, for example, programming for the Internet of Things project. Okay, so that means you will be learning programming for the Internet of Things based on the actual project. It is not just the theoretical concepts. Likewise, industrial IoT is the new in the market. So this needs to be incorporated in most of the industries now. So again, you are going to learn the aspects of this industrial IoT with regards to the actual implementation in the industries. Okay, so likewise, whatever courses they are providing under the Coursera, these are most advanced, and you can say industry oriented. All of them are industry oriented, and these are basically offered by the foreign universities. So University of California, so likewise, and then University of Colorado. So likewise, and even the instructors are of those universities only. And credit wise, in the DBAR2, the credits given for each of the courses again 4. So when you complete all the 5 courses, you will be getting 20 credits. Completing means you have to qualify for the examination and pass the examination basically. So you have to get the passing certificate from each of the course. Okay. So similarly, you can have another stream here, machine learning. So electrical engineering with machine learning. Okay, so here the courses offered are pertaining to the machine learning. Okay, so it is also one of the most important you can say technology, machine learning, which is being used in many of the industries. So basically here first you are going to learn about the foundation. Okay, then machine learning regression. So that is one of the methods used here, algorithm development of the algorithm. Then machine learning classification, machine learning with Python. Okay, so the programming language also you have to learn, and that Python you will be actually implementing to develop the machine learning algorithms. Okay, then introduction to deep learning. So now basically if you understand these things, so these are going to be also applicable in the electrical engineering power system. Okay, so when we are talking about smart grid, smart substation, okay, so like those terms are nowadays here frequently. So what it means is that all the you can say power system, different you can say stations and all, they are going to be connected with the smart devices. Now to take the decision based on the data available from the smart devices, it is not possible humanly. Okay, so human cannot access all the data and do the assessment of all the data and take the proper decision. For that, machine learning is very much required in order to implement the smart grid technologies or smart substation technologies. Because when the system is capable of taking decision itself to sustain the particular power system economically or in the most efficient condition, then we have to provide a very robust and you can say self decision taking kind of system in the power system, different, you can say, stations. Okay, so for that, machine learning, artificial intelligence are the most latest, you can say, technologies which are being studied to be used in the power system sector. So if you choose for this, then along with the regular application in other industries, these are having vast applications in other industries. So along with that, you will be able to also think about how we can use these technologies in the development of, you can say, improvement in the existing power system stations. Okay, so here again you have to complete all these courses which are provided by, again, foreign universities, and foreign, you can say, instructors will be there to provide you all the required material, content, everything. So when you register for this course under Coursera, so if you have completed any course under Coursera, so you know how it works. So there will be video lectures, then there will be theoretical content available to you to study later. Then at the end of each of the section, so there will be test, or you can say assignment to be completed. So once you go on completing all the assignments, then finally you will be completing the course. Okay, so that is how the courses are completed in the Coursera. So when you opt this, so again you will be getting that major's degree in the that here IoT, sorry, machine learning. Okay, so we'll be getting that major's degree in machine learning. Okay, so from Coursera, two streams are available. One is machine learning and one is IoT. Okay, so now it's your choice whether you want to opt for this majors or minors. Anyhow, you are going to complete your basic degree, that is electrical engineering degree. There is no problem with that. But apart from that, if you really want to improve your skills, if you really want to create more opportunities in the industry for yourself, so then it is my personal suggestion to you that try to opt for this major degrees. Okay, so that it will be helpful for you to find the jobs in various industries based on your skills obtained through these different courses. So if you search in the just casually, you can try to search the job opportunities available for these sectors, that is machine learning, IoT sector. So you will come to know that there are too many job opportunities available, but not many, you can say, expert people or skilled people are available to work in those industries. Now it is a opportunity for you all to opt for these industry oriented courses, and you can have better opportunities for your career in your future. Okay, so if anybody has any kind of doubts, they can ask, and suppose if the meeting gets ended in between, so you can click on the link once again and you can join me. Okay, so always remember, these online sessions are not one way sessions, these are for interactions. If you are not interacting with the particular faculty, then it is going to be very difficult, because we are providing already online videos. Okay, so it is just the same way then. Okay, so you can discuss any doubts, anything you want to discuss, you can discuss here openly, no problem. And somebody is keep on marking on the screen, please don't do that. Look good. Yes, Abhijit Mali, anything you want to say? Hello Abhijit, go ahead.
Sir, major and minor, sir, according to the period that they allotted, in that period we have to complete, or we have to complete before the final, when we have to submit all the completion of this completion of these courses with their certificates.
And that is before the completion of your 8th semester, that you can consider as before you actually go for the 8th semester examination. Registration wise, that I told you na, so in the registration wise, you have to register for these courses in that semester. Here particularly, if you see, this thing is available only in the NPTEL and SWAYAM portal when to register. Okay, so why
Okay,
they
sir.
have provided this? If you have gone through the NPTEL and SWAYAM portal subjects availability, So during odd semester, they will be giving some courses. During even semester, for certain period, they will be giving some courses. Okay. So in that way, you need to register for these courses in the fifth semester itself. You cannot have these two courses available to you in the sixth semester. Understanding? So only in the
Okay, sir.
fifth semester you can register for these courses. Then obviously by the end of 12 week you have to give the examination and complete the course. Otherwise you will have that course lost to you. Then you might have to do the same registration in seventh semester once again. But in the seventh semester
Okay,
you have to complete another course. Okay, so electrical machines. Along with that you will have to complete these two courses by chance if you are not completing by the end of fifth semester. So when they have NPTEL and SWAYAM have gone through, so they have given a particular time limit and you have to complete in that time limit itself. You cannot have that re-examination available to you after the date is completed. It's not possible. Okay, so however in the Coursera that opportunity is available to you. So as and when time is available to you, you can complete. Suppose 12 weeks course you are able to complete in 4 weeks, no problem. Then also you will be able to get the certificate. Okay, so it's like that. But here NPTEL and SWAYAM compulsorily you have to register given semester and you have to complete in the same semester. Then only it is possible for you to complete all the courses with the required credits.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Anything else? Anybody? See, when you ask such questions, then only others' doubts will be cleared. So if you are having anything in your mind, please ask openly, frankly. There is nothing to be hesitated or kept in your mind. It is for open discussion, so you can ask. Only thing that might happen here is for Coursera, the fees might be little bit higher. Okay, so that you need to check, and then it will be, you can say, possible for you to complete the courses on Coursera also. Yes, other students.
Sir, it is mandatory to go for major and as well as minor also, or we can go with major only or minor only?
No, it is not required to go with the both. So you can go with only major. See, my personal opinion is that suppose you are doing your electrical engineering degree itself as it is, then I don't think so. Once again, you need to cover the minor courses because those courses have been already covered by you itself in the regular degree course, isn't it? So then what you don't know that you need to cover. So major is, you can say, a little bit advantageous if at all you want to go for the this additional skill courses. I think Mangesh sir. Hello, Mangesh sir. I'll just check if Mangesh sir is also available here. I think sir is not available. Okay, so it is like at least one you are able to do. If you are eligible with the 7.5 CGPA, then at least one you are capable of doing. Both, I don't think so. It is mandatory and it is required also. Anyone is sufficient, and moreover, major is mostly required. Okay, I don't think so. With the minor, that much you can say impact will be there on your degree. But major, if you are having, so that is going to have more impact on your whatever completion of the engineering degree is there. Along with the regular electrical engineering, if you are doing major, then it is going to bring a lot of value to your engineering degree. So the meeting is going to end in 1 minute. And what I'll do, I'll share these PDFs with you all in the group. So you can go through these groups once again, and later I will ask for your response. So please fill that response form to just give us kind of your intention whether you are going to do it or not. Okay, so I'll just provide you that Google form right now, so you can fill that and we'll come to know about it. If you want to contact me, you can contact me personally to get any kind of information in this regard. There is no problem. Okay.